Hi guys, welcome to this session in Power BI. In this module, I want to focus on the different ways and different places that you can filter a visual. So the first one is probably the most common one, and also I think sometimes people do this by mistake, is if you click on a column in a chart, for example, that will filter that visual in that chart. Now I'm clicking on this and it's coming up with drill through from a previous video because I have got on this visual the drill through active on. I need to take it off. So if I click on it now, it should just filter all of the visuals on this page to show just word courses, so you can see them all colored up there. If I click it again, it will knock that off. So if I do it on a different visual, so if I go for this company, click that, then only the training for that company will be selected. I can hold my control key down and click on multiple columns like this, and then you can see all the visuals are now reacting to whatever I've selected. So that is the most common way of filtering. You can do it in a table. You click on the category in the table, and then that will filter everything as well. And then you basically just click off it and you'll get everything coming back. So if I do that again with different ones, I'll hold my control key down. To get that all to come back, I'll just click anywhere off the actual columns and then that comes back on. So that's the first one. Now you can also do a filter on a visual. So if I click on this top left hand visual, the filter area is over here. Sometimes it's collapsed and you need to expand it. So what I've got here, it's got revenue and topic. So I want to filter this visual so that there's no Outlook courses shown. So if I drop this little arrow down, it gives me a list of all the courses. If I select all, I can then deselect Outlook. Now Outlook has disappeared and it'll tell you that this is filtered with no Outlook. It says it there, look on the tip, and that is the only time that is active. If you sit on these other ones, it doesn't say that. There's no filter on this visual. But this visual, I could do it on the city field or the company field. I could take a company off, I select all, and then just take AMAC off. And then that will then say that there is a filter on that visual, which is not AMAC. And then you can clear these visual filters off by clicking on there. So that's off. Everything's back as normal, and you can collapse it down. So you can create all of these like so. You can also add data fields in here to filter by. Now, if you click off all of the visuals onto the page, you have what's called page filters. So I can maybe just filter on topic. So if I drag topic onto the page in there, I can then do exactly the same. I'll select all and then tick Outlook off. So Outlook will disappear and you can see that there is no Outlook on these visuals. And then you come back. So this is every visual on every page. If you point to the filter, it'll say is not Outlook. If you point to that one, it'll say it is not Outlook, and is not Outlook twice. I've got it on twice there. So I've obviously not cleared that filter off. I'll put that one back on. But the page is just not Outlook, is not Outlook. This one will be is not Outlook because it's the whole page, like so. Now, if I close that down or clear that one off, so it's back to normal. The last method that you can filter with is a slicer. If I go into the waterfall sheet, you can see a slicer there, and I can click on one of these and it will filter whatever I select. If I hold my control key down, I can select multiple items. If I click on one, it'll just deselect those, and then I can click on another one, it will deselect, and if I want to come off this altogether, I'll just deselect. It doesn't actually show you on the filter area. That is only if you do a visual filter or a page filter. So I'll click that one off. So that's just different ways of doing a filter, whether you're doing a visual filter by clicking on an item, or you're actually applying a filter using the filter pane, or you're doing a page filter using the filter pane, or you've got a you've got a slicer and you're using that to filter, whichever way you are going to be filtering the visuals or the page. So that's all I want to talk about in this little video, how you can use filters to get your data how you want it. So hopefully this little video is of use. Thank you for your time, and I'll catch you on the next one.